Yo guys, Tommy Roney here and welcome to the very first video on my brand new channel. In case you don't know who I am a professional FIFA player from the start of FIFA 20. I reached phase 2 of the European region and hope to go further and qualify for an event next year. Now you're here for the content, and in terms of what you can expect from this channel, it is pretty well summed up in front of you. I want to bring constant tutorials and guides on how to improve in FIFA, whether this is through gameplay analysis such as FUT Champs or custom tactics. I also want to bring more fun content like squad builders, possibly career mode videos seeing how that mode develops in FIFA 21, and also best of compilations. Throughout all of this, FIFA will always be the main priority on this channel. That is what I specialize in. Now I don't want to waste any more of your time. I just want to say please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot. There's a lot of great content coming out soon. But also at the same time, follow me on Twitter, Instagram for any future giveaways. You can follow the links in the description. Lastly, don't hesitate to comment below, as I am happy to reply to any queries or any comments that you may have. Now without further ado, let's get into the video. Now guys, here we are on the squad screen. This is my team. This is the team that I've been using for quite a while now. I'm not planning to really change it. I'm just trying to rest, get ready for the new competitive season. So don't worry if you have a worse team. If you have a better team, this will work. These tactics are quite standard and they would work for everyone, right? So when the game starts, obviously I don't do the balanced tactics. I never stay on balanced. I just don't see the need. We jump into the 4-2-3-1, the most balanced formation. As you probably know by now, it is a formation which cannot go wrong. Like, I don't understand how you could concede a lot of goals here or, be too aggressive. This formation is so balanced. Everyone's always covering some space. So we keep it on balance at the start because we don't want to concede too many goals. Obviously, conceding one goal could be critical in a game like FIFA 20. But at the same time, you want to be making sure that you are attacking. Right, drop back would make all your players just basically play too defensively, but then at the same time pressure on heavy touch and stuff like that, it will just open up too many spaces. Keep it unbalanced. No need to mess about in the first 15-20 minutes. Just find out what your opponent does, read the plays, find out which through balls he likes to make. Is it down the middle, is it down the sides? 5 width, no messing about. I just don't think there's a need to mess about with the width here. Depth 4. The reason why I put on 4, and no, it is not too defensive, is because those players are sitting just inside the box, which allows you to obviously defend better at the start of the game than if your players were outside the box. Now, offensively, balanced. Right, I'm going to go into massive detail on the other ones, the other offensive styles, when I get into the other formations, but for now I'm just going to tell you that balanced, when you start the game, is probably the best one you can use. You can play however you want with balance. You can be slow, you can be fast, and you can even adjust that tempo as you're attacking. So that's probably the best option at the start. Width 6. Now you want your ram and your lamb to space out a bit more. You want to stretch the play, be able to ping the ball across. I cannot stress enough how many chances I've had because I just pinged the ball, right? Because my player would stick a bit more to the sideline. Obviously, do not use the hug the sideline instruction on your D-pad. I don't think it's useful, but this should be enough for the execution of your attacks to be a bit better. 5 players in the box. You want that one player lurking on the outside of the box. As you can see, there are 2 players comfortably inside the box and there's one player lurking. It gives you a great chance to pass around if you receive the ball back. 2 corners, 2 free kicks. You don't want to concede a counter-attack. One of the most annoying things to concede. Your chances of scoring from an indirect free kick are pretty much 0. Your chances from scoring from a direct corner are 0. I always pass it out, so that kind of just evens out my team anyway. But anyway, you know all of that already. It's August. So let's jump straight into the instructions. Now, many people get this wrong and think that you need to be over the top with instructions and find, a new way of playing football. You're not here to revolutionize football, right? You're not here to do what Pep did in Bayern and make some inverted wing backs, drop inside whilst your Sissoko or your Vieira drops in between your two defenders, causing a free at the back when you're attacking. You don't need all of that messing about. You just need to do simple things, play the basics, and win the game. That's it. R9, stay forward. Nothing else needed. Bruno Fernandes, I just keep it balanced. I think my cam, I let him do the job. Right, I'm not going to discover the next David Silva or whatever by making him free roam. I just need to have my player do his job. And a cam needs to be balanced as much as he can be. Because I'm telling you, if he goes too much into the box, you have no one outside. If you don't have him coming inside sometimes, you're missing out one player that you need, and so on and so on. Just no messing about with the cam. The Ram and the Lamb get into the box for cross. It's so important. You know how powerful drag backs are. You know how powerful fake shots are inside the box. They can win you games. And you need those players, those key players to be running in there. Especially because sometimes you'll be able to pass to the back post using the driven cross on the ground. And this instruction is the one that will allow you to do it. Sissoko, stay back cover center. That one CDM, for some reason, I'm OCD about this. The one on the right side is always the one staying back for me. Meanwhile, the one on the left is balanced. Different people do it differently. It doesn't matter. But your more defensive CDM needs to stay back. Cover center. The other one just cover center. You could use passing lanes. I don't do it because I think it would make my player too aggressive, considering he's already box to box as it is, and I need him to keep running around. So I don't do that. But I can see why there's a case for someone to use that. Stay back, obviously, I want two centre backs. I'm not going to change that kind of a crazy thing. People mess about with that too much, I think. Wan-Bissaka, my right back, my left back, Ferland Mendy. Stay back. No messing about in terms of that. I want them to stay back at all times. I don't want them to push up. If I need them to push up, I can always use the LB. Or whether the button may be on the PlayStation to push them up. Call for a run. And then we have Jens Lehmann. And this is so important. I put him on comfortable crosses and sweeper keeper. For some reason, I feel like it makes a difference. Many people say it doesn't. I've never seen actually, anyone do a video and actually talk about these. But it works for me. So try it out, see whether you'll see a difference and whether you'll be able to start attacks quicker, which is what I've noticed. So right, now we'll be getting on to the attacking and the ultra attacking formations for when you need a goal. Here we are, guys. With the attacking formation, we are going with the 4-4-2, not the 4-4-2 second variation, but the first one with 2 CMs. Now I want to keep this short and sweet, right? So I'm going to explain why I would use the 4-4-2 in terms of attacking, in terms of trying to come back. You see, it's more of an attacking formation than a 4-2-3-1. With the 4-2-3-1, you need to be a bit slower to create a chance. The 4-4-2 allows you to make quick passes and get forwards quicker. That's what you need when you need a goal. FIFA is not a long game. You have only 15 minutes a game, technically. It's not the same amount of time, as real footballers have who can play a bit more patient. Now, we keep it balanced. We don't want to go gung-ho yet. This isn't the end of the world. We're losing like maybe 1-0. We're like, come on, we still have time. Forward, like I said, the 4-4-2 is very attacking, but one of the biggest problems is also it's very wide. You need to lower it to 4. You need to, as you can see, right here, the right back and the left back are obviously kind of on the corner of the box, right? Here, they're a bit more inside. You'll see why that is so important when I explain the instructions to you. Depth 5. Obviously, we need to push up a bit more. We need that goal, right? We don't want to obviously use pressure on heavy touch or press on possession loss. But we still need, that kind of intent from our guys and urgency to get the ball back. Offensive style possession. Now, I said I would talk about the other offensive styles, and this is the first one. The reason why I would use the possession here is because 4-4-2, the players are so away from each other. It's not like the 4-2-3-1 where they're all kind of clumped up together in the middle. You need these players to come close and help you out, as you can see on the screen. This will allow you to have a lot more chances, be able to not lose the ball as much, and be more effective in your attacks. Width 5. It's good enough, it's wide enough. We don't need the 6 that we use on the 4-2-3-1. 5 players in the box again, nothing changed. Corners, free kicks, nothing changed. Once again with instructions, we're not going over the top. These two. R9 is a bit more physical, despite his aggression stat, than Kylian Mbappe. So I want him to obviously be that man that receives the ball, turns around, passes it off. Right? Kylian Mbappe, he can get in behind and stay forward, but I need R9 to kind of drop a bit more. He's like a deep line forward. Meanwhile, the Mbappe is the more of an advanced forward. Now, as you can see, these two, the left mid and the right mid, what's this? Comeback on defense, getting behind. This is supposed to be attacking. This is August. Why are you giving us comeback on defense? Well, this is why. I did mention the full width. You need your left back and your right back to cover the middle. Your right mid and your left mid will help you cover the sides, right? But you also want them to obviously get in behind. You want to obviously have them runs, because this is what the 4-4-2 is for. It's a wide formation, allows you to use those wingers. And that is exactly why the instructions are as they are. Nothing really changes here in terms of my CMs. Cover center, stay back on Sissoko. Balance cover center for Pogba. Same with the center backs, stay back, both of them. And here is the key thing. Stay back while attacking and overlap on my wing backs. This means that they're obviously staying back. But let's say you're Ronaldinho. Is stuck in a corner flag. Nowhere to go. You do a drag back. Who do I pass to? Bang. Wan-Bissaka is there on the overlap. I know it says stay back while attacking, but if you ask him to, he'll still be positioning himself in a position where you can pass the ball back to him. And since he's overlapping, let's say you lose the ball when you're passing to him, your Ronaldinho will cover that wide side because he's come back on defense. So will Bruno Fernandes on the other side. Obviously, you would have someone else than Bruno Fernandes. Ideally, I'd actually switch these two around. Just because Mbappe's quicker. Have that pace on the side. But that's all up to you, and you can experiment with that as much as you want. And obviously, Jens Lehmann, no changes. Let's move on to the ultra attacking. This is when just go out and get something. You need a result, and it's not going your way, and there isn't much time left. You need a goal. This is what you turn on. Press after possession. That's one of the most effective methods of getting the ball back. Obviously, against these people that want to be rats and sit at the back. And obviously, if it's like the last 10 minutes and I really need the goal, I go on the D-pad and I do team press. It's very important. It kind of turns it into a constant pressure scenario, which is very important when people pass around the back, because press after possession loss only works out for a certain amount of time after you lose the ball. 7 width. We're going all out. People are probably going to go down the wing against you in the last few seconds. You need your 2 centre backs who are staying back to be able to cover that. 7 depth, you're just pushing up. Even if you want to go 8, 9, 10, go for it. YOLO, you have nothing left to lose. Long ball. Now, this is the last attacking style I'll be talking about, because fast build-up, I do not believe in it. I don't think it works. It's too... Basically, what it would cause is your players all over the place. You can't kind of create a coherent attack. I don't agree with that at all. Stick to long ball. All your players just rush forwards and try and get the goal. 6 width, you want to stretch out the play, get the goal. We've mentioned this before, it's the best thing to do. 6 players in the box, you got nothing to waste at this point. Might as well push everyone in there. 4 corners, I pass it close, I have a lot of passing options in that situation. Free kicks free, you have nothing left to lose. Literally, I'm repeating myself here because it's as simple as you're just pushing up. Tactics are simple, stay forward on R9. I still want to obviously receive the ball, turn around, pass it off, so he's that. Got that balanced width, balanced attack. Bruno, getting behind, stay forward, nothing changed. Ronaldinho, no more comeback on defense. We don't need that on them anymore. Same here, we just need them on balanced. Like, literally just run up there. Sissoko, balance cover center. Pogba, balance cover center. Everyone just attack at this point, except obviously the centre backs and Jens Lehmann. And I think this is the formation which honestly has gained me so many comebacks. It's very important formation and a very important playstyle to use. So yeah, I think that's about it, guys. Apart from that, obviously, I will be making a video on how to actually improve, how to prepare for FIFA 21, how to start your FIFA Ultimate Team to really get off to a good start. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it, guys. And honestly, please just like the video, subscribe to my channel, follow the links in the description. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. I will be doing giveaways there. Obviously, the closer we get to FIFA 21. And yeah, and honestly, drop me some comment below. Drop me a DM on Twitter, Instagram. I'm happy to answer any comments, listen to any feedback. And yeah, so the next video I'll be making is about how to improve in FIFA before FIFA 21 comes out, and how to really get off to a good start in your FIFA Ultimate Team club, including whether you should be buying FIFA points or not, the big question. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have a good day, and peace.